Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight we continue the road trip with the... So striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Fegley. And the throw is in time. Simmons is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Count is 1-2 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Mike Trout.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in. Now at the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. So a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to short. Simmons has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. 1 out, nobody on.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Valbuena. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Joyce. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Calhoun is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting 7, third baseman.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Brooke Powell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hard hit at third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Popped up. Olsen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fouled away.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Leading off the inning, Josh Fegley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Barreto. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss is the... From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's Justin Upton now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen is under it near the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, look at Semien. He is out. Riding in once again, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Olsen over at second. Semien at first. 1 gone. Now a ball lined to the left side. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
A shot down the first baseline. The next 3-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 3-run blast is straight away left. 8th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1. Hot shot to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Standing in, Josh Begley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. It was a walk in his last trip, and He strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. And that ends the inning. Angels go. Here's Jed Lowry now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Chris Davis now. And right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
First baseman.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Olsen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they could start making some adjustments.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Simmons is retired, 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. A fly out and a single for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Matt Chapman will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready once again, Luke Powell. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Hit hard. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The relay, and he's safe.
Third baseman, number 7.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at 2nd and 3rd, and there's 1 away now. Here's Albert now. In previous meetings with Chris Hatcher, he's 1 for 2. Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag gets 1. The tag, and he's out at 2nd. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 3 and the Angels 2. Ready for another chance? Josh Phegley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons with the backhand. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Angels have elected to...
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Upton. Oh, and he botches it. And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2 and 2. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3 and 2 now. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is... Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 the count now. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he comes back to get him, pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead it 3-2. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Set and the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Brian Butcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Fegley has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Albert now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now the pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. In now, Luis Valbuena. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 2-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel Mengden earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Shohei Ohtani.